Hello everyone and welcome to this another episode of Big Idea. Today we are diving into the topic that touches millions of lives, heart health. Heart diseases continues to be one of the leading causes of death in India, and despite growing awareness, many of us still overlook the small and everyday habits that can make a big difference. To help us understand this, we have one of the most respected names in Indian cardiology, Dr. Praveen Chandra, Chairman of Interventional Cardiology at Medanta Medicity, Gurgaon. Welcome, Dr. Chandra. Today, he joins us to talk about what really is driving the rise in heart diseases and how can we build a stronger culture of preventive care and what is the future of cardiac treatment in India. Thank you, Dr. Chandra, for being in
Yeah,
episode.
so I'm glad for this discussion, which because it is very important for the healthy heart of the people of our country, of our world, because a lot of heart disease is happening now today because of changing lifestyles and also increasing incidence of high blood pressure, increasing incidence of diabetes, increasing incidence of smoking, and of course, less physical activity. The food habits are changing. So, all that is contributing in total towards the occurrence of heart disease at a younger age, also.
Yes.
And heart disease, as you know, is very, very important because sometimes it can kill people. So, the mortality or death is also very common, especially in the younger age, if the heart disease strikes hard. So, that is why it is very important to understand how to prevent our heart, how to prevent ourselves from this very serious problem which is striking us now very increasingly. So one of the first and most important thing is, of course, the lifestyle changes, which is very important, where increasing physical activity is recommended, that every person should at least walk 30 minutes every day or do some physical activity 30 minutes every day, 5 days a week. Or if he is not able to do it, then he should do 45 minutes of strenuous activity 3 days in a week. So that is something which is important. Then, and that too on at least 5 days. So regular basis is very important. Second is, of course, the eating habits have to change. That you eat less processed foods, eat more vegetables, fruits, and also take less of fat, oils, and saturated fats. So that is the part of the eatings. Avoidance of smoking is very important in lifestyle, and regular checkup is also something which is important, like getting a blood pressure checkup done. Even if you are a younger person, still the blood pressure should be checked, even if you have no symptoms, because BP has no symptoms, but BP can lead to heart attacks. Then, second is sugar checkup, which is again a very simple test today, and anybody or everybody can get it done. Once beyond the age of 20 years, 25 years, they should get a blood sugar checkup done. Because if it is checked early and if the treatment is done early, then you can prevent a heart problem. Because sugar does not kill. Because of the sugar, heart attack happens, that kills.
Okay.
So that is why controlling blood pressure and controlling sugar is important, because they are linked to heart problem. And that is why many, many new drugs are coming for control of sugar, which also controls the or protects the heart in a long term basis. So that is something which is very important, which we have to understand. And if somebody is detected to have a heart problem, he should continue taking the medicines for almost the entire life.
Okay.
Yeah, so people stop medicines or people do not understand, and many times for high blood pressure people think that if you start taking medicines you will be addicted to medicines or you will be dependent on medicines. That is not true, because if you don't do that, then the body will get the bad effects of the blood pressure and diabetes, and that will lead to more serious problems earlier in life.
So, sir, I have a follow-up question for this. Like, लोगों को पता है कि शुगर एक बहुत बड़ी बीमारी है, उससे हमें बहुत इश्यूज हो सकते हैं, बड़े बड़े हार्ट अटैक्स आ सकता है. बट हाउ कैन वी स्प्रेड द अवेयरनेस कि वो रेगुलर चेकअप्स करें? हाउ कैन वी डू दैट?
या तो ये करने का तरीका यही है कि भाई लोगों को ये मालूम पड़े कि शुगर से होता क्या है. अभी तक किसी को ये नहीं मालूम. लोगों को लगता है शुगर बढ़ गई तो शुगर को कम कर देंगे तो सब ठीक हो जाएगा. प्रॉब्लम सबसे बड़ी ये है कि शुगर को अगर बढ़ी रहेगी ज़्यादा दिनों तक तो उससे वो हार्ट को इफेक्ट करेगी, ब्रेन को इफेक्ट करेगी, किडनी को इफेक्ट करेगी, पूरे बॉडी को इफेक्ट कर देती है। तो शुगर एक बड़ी ही खतरनाक बीमारी है। हम तो ये कहेंगे कि इट इज़ एज बैड एज कैंसर, लेकिन ये स्लो पॉइजन है एक तरह का, इसको कहा जाता है ना पुराने उसमें स्लो पॉइजन। तो ये धीमे 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 करके बॉडी के सारे पार्ट्स को अफेक्ट करता है। इसलिए इसको शुरू से ही जांच करके जानना चाहिए कि है कि नहीं है, और है तो उसका पूरा कंट्रोल होना चाहिए। बहुत से बार क्या होता है कि शुगर हो भी गई तो बहुत सालों तक लोग एक कोशिश करते रहते हैं कि अभी दवा ना खानी पड़े, which is probably not the right approach.
So, sir, there are several myths around the heart diseases, like only the overweight people get the heart attacks, and women are less prone to heart issues. So, what would you like to say about these misconceptions?
सो ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ ओबीज या मोटे लोगों को ही होता है। ओबेसिटी इज़ अ प्रॉब्लम इन आवर कंट्री ऑल्सो नाउ, कि बहुत से लोग मोटे होने लगते हैं। या ऐसा नहीं है कि मोटा दिखना ही सिर्फ मोटा होता, पेट पे जो फैट होता है उसको भी मोटापन कहते हैं हम लोग। तो ये इंडिया में बहुत कॉमन है, इसीलिए बहुत से लोगों को देखो तो होते तो दिखने में पतले हैं, क्योंकि हाथ और पैर पतले हैं, लेकिन उनके विसरल फैट है, यानी कि पेट के बेली फैट कहते हैं, उसकी वजह से भी हार्ट प्रॉब्लम होती है। तो इसलिए फैट कहीं भी बॉडी में होना वो अच्छी बात नहीं है, उसको बेली फैट को भी ध्यान रखना है, वो भी फैट है। और इसीलिए वेस्ट सरकमफ्रेंस या वेस्ट हिप रेशियो नापा जा सकता है। तो वेस्ट सरकमफ्रेंस अगर किसी भी महिला का 80 सेंटीमीटर्स के ऊपर है या किसी भी पुरुष का 90 के ऊपर है, तो यानी कि वो ओबीज है, चाहे वो देखने में पतला दिख रहा है। तो इसलिए ओबेसिटी का मेजरमेंट है। और ओबेसिटी का एक और मेजरमेंट होता है, इसको कहते हैं बॉडी मास इंडेक्स, जिसमें वेट और हाइट को अगर आप डालिए तो उससे पता लग जाता है कि कितना है। तो अगर किसी का 25 के ऊपर है बीएमआई, दैट मीन्स ही इज ओबीस पर्सन, वो मोटा। और उसका कंट्रोल होना ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि मोटेपन का शुगर, हाई ब्लड प्रेशर और डायबिटीज हार्ट डिजीज से संबंध है।
So, sir, I'll move on to our next segment, which is the rapid fire round. I'll ask short questions and would request you to answer it in a quick and a short way.
Sure.
So, sir, one word for the future of cardiac in India.
I think it is very good. The best treatment are available in India today.
So, sir, one habit that you never skip to keep your heart healthy.
I think physical activity, regular physical activity.
Your go stress buster.
I think relaxation with the family, talking to friends and family, and relieving your stress.
Okay. And one food you recommend everyone for a healthy heart.
I think increase intake of vegetables and fruits, fresh, seasonal vegetables, and don't need to take very fancy, food.
Okay. And complete the sentence. A healthy heart is.
A healthy heart is only possible if you maintain a healthy lifestyle.
So, sir, moving on to my last question. What message would you like to give to our listeners, especially the youth, to keep their heart strong and healthy?
Yeah, so I will say that increase your physical activity, decrease your mental stress, and get yourself checked from time to time for blood pressure, and stop bad habits like smoking, like eating unhealthy food, and then of course not taking the medicines if they are prescribed. So if the medicines are prescribed even at a younger age, it should be taken.
Okay. So, sir, that was truly an insightful conversation filled with practical advice, myth busting insights, and a strong reminder that heart health begins with small, consistent choices. If there is one takeaway from today's episode, is that prevention is always better than the treatment. Regular checkups, balanced lifestyle, managing stress can go a long way to keep your heart strong and healthy. Thank you, Dr. Chand, for your sharing your valuable time with us.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.